各位观众晚上好，我们今天要玩尸体派对 or as we know it in English, The Legend of Corpse Party. No, I'm just kidding. Hello everyone, welcome to our usual stream. I do notice that our audio has drifted. I was trying to see if this was the if we could fix this, but I'm gonna try again. I do not know why it was working fine earlier, because like I tested my other capture card and it seemed to work. Hold on, let me try something silly. One sec. Okay, let's see if that helped. Yeah, that seems to help. But let me see if it drifts. Yeah, if it starts drifting, I'm just gonna switch back to the old capture card and like chalk it to just Linux stuff. Anyway, I will have it connected, ready to go if the need rises. But anyway, if you might remember, we have finished chapter 2 and we are now going to be in chapter 3. So we will see how that goes. Chapter 2 ended with a bit of a cliffhanger with Yui Sensei being alive, and then we had, unfortunately, we lost not Miku, what's her name again? Misa, I think Misa. And now Ayumi and Yoshiki. Ayumi is missing, and Yoshiki has been hit on the head and taken away. He still has a safety stone, so he has a chance of coming back, but we'll see. Let us begin chapter 3. View the chapter 3 opening. Let me check. Is the audio drifting? Sounds okay, actually. Mitsuki? Who's this? A hammer? Fukuroi? Okay. At this point, there are already casualties. Hmm.
見て見て袋井廊下が廊下が嘘伸びてる。
なんだあれ。
What is that?
そっちじゃないよ、こっちだってほら、廊下。
なんかこっち来るぞ。
Kuru. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Something has captured him, Kuroi. Yeah, it sounds like a hammer. Oh no. Interesting, they're showing the experience of the students. Hold on, before we continue, let me check the sync again. Do I feel it's off? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this sync is really off. I was like, something's off. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to use the old capture card. This is not working. So give me 1 sec, I'm gonna switch over. Be right back. Yeah, I don't know why it drifts like that. It's very strange. Very, very strange. Yeah. Oh well. I just thought I'd give it a try, but looks like the new drivers didn't fix the issue. I don't know why that happens. There you go. It'll just have to be. The old capture card's sufficient for Corpse Party anyway. Anyway, we actually see Mitsuki as a sprite. Interesting. By the way, I'm not controlling her, so it's just moving on its own. this kid. The kid with no head. Phone call. You can't really read it because it's so pixelated, but it's all good.
もしもし。
Naomi. 助けてくれ. Which means help me, of course.
ナオミなの？
Oh.
返事をして。ねえ。お母さん？
Oh. Okasa, her mom?
お母さん、私だよ。今大変なことになって。ナオミ、声を聞かせて。
Her mom? But you can't hear her?
何か喋って。お母さんよ。ナオミ。神様。あの子も無事に。
What is she seeing? And who is this? So she's still alive. Is she out of the bathroom now? Yeah, we're continuing from the end of chapter 1.
わかんないよ。一緒に出ようって言ったのに。
I think this is kind of a little recap here.
自殺するってどういうことよ。何があったの。
She was possessed.
何を見たの。お気の毒に。
Oh, she's here. Naho.
あなたは。私はここで死んだ幽霊です。お気の毒って。
Interesting. They didn't put her name, even though we already know who she is based on chapter 2.
お友達は触れてしまったのです。あれ。
Oops, sorry.
この学校そのものを縛り付けている恐るべき呪いです。その呪いに触れた者は精神を侵され、心を守るために突発的に防御反応が起こって自害を選んでしまう人もいます。
Oh.
錯乱状態に陥ったり、何の予兆もなく突然周囲の人に危害を加えたり、症状は様々ですが。
And yeah, you can tell my Japanese isn't perfect because if I'm skipping dialogue and I didn't realize it's the end of the sentence, that probably meant I didn't really fully understand what she said. Ugh.
そんな。お友達が亡くなった今、この学校、この空間で 生きている人間はもうあなたしかいません。嘘。あなたはこのまま死ぬまで一人ぼっち。
あ、
携帯、聖子たちの番号入ってるんだ。
true. Oh yeah, she's still injured. Yeah. Yeah, she just says, it really hurts in Japanese. Oh god, it hurts. This is interesting. She doesn't say kami-sama, in case you're wondering.
時って嘘。足が。
Yeah, her leg's in bad shape. Ugh, indeed. Oh, that's bad. She's vomiting.
しっかり。いつも強気なナオミさんらしくないぞ。
Oh. Hold on. Also, we have forgotten to do tradition. There you go. That's the correct way. I was like, wait, I'm forgetting something, am I? But Seiko's talking to her? Is it her spirit?
私そんなに強くないよ。
I'm not that strong.
聖子。聖子。もうや。誰か助けて。
Yeah, they should have stayed together. It was a big mistake. But I mean, the place just makes you go crazy. So can you really blame anyone for not able to keep your wits about you? One thing I like about the game, at least, like when the characters are like in despair or sobbing, like the female characters, it's not cute at all, which is how it really is in real life. There's like some people complain that sometimes there's a lot of cute crying or crying that's more acceptable, but no, this is how it's really supposed to be. It's really supposed to be like ugly and not fun to listen to, because the situation is just that bad, and that's how people really sob or grieve or in grief. So props to not doing any cute crying. It's just ugly crying all the way. I know, she misses her mom too. Remember, she's still only just a teenager. yeah, of course. Mochida or Satoshi. Alright, we're in chapter 3. Gotta love that pixelated text because this is used to be a mobile phone game. Oh. Oh, well, my friends, we are finally playing as Satoshi. You saw a little in the preview, of course, but like the man himself that we've been talking about him, but we haven't been him yet. I believe he's, in terms of the very, very first version of the game, you actually start as Satoshi. And in case you are wondering why the name Satoshi might sound really familiar to you, if you have watched the Pokemon anime, or you will know that that's also the main character's name. He's Ash in English, but Satoshi in Japanese, named after the creator Tajiri Satoshi of Pokemon. So Satoshi is actually a pretty common name, as you can tell. But we're gonna be playing as Satoshi and Yuka. Oh, it's gonna be tough. We have a little middle schooler to help us. Yeah, we're good. Can we do it? Can we play the? Are we gonna be the hero this time? Yeah, Yuka is an interesting. Like if you've noticed, she refers to herself with her own name because it sounds cute. So she's kind of playing the little cutesy role here, or she's trying to be extra cute. But it also serves to make you sound more childish. So that's kind of the point. So Yuka, as they mentioned, is like sounds more young than she really is. She's a middle schooler, so talking like a kid is a little bit weird for a middle schooler, but probably just, well, I guess that's just the way she is right now. I mean, I was gonna joke she's a baby, because she to the other characters she probably really is. Oh, the spirit is blue. Okay, so yeah, Satoshi is making a quick count. That includes Yui Sensei, right? Cool. Yeah, we haven't seen what happened to Morishige. Suzumoto is splattered on the wall, so. Yes, it will be difficult. Right. Sounds scary. That's a bit pathetic, but I would probably. Remember, we're gonna go do it pretty naturally, like how I would do it. So we have to try anyway. I mean, what's the point of worrying about that at this point? Yeah, oretachi. He's using interesting Satoshi. You wouldn't think he's a tough guy, but using the ore pronoun, or not a boku, which would make him sound more humble. Sounds like a heroic type. Even though earlier he was getting kind of scared, but it seems like when the going's tough, he can toughen himself too.
全員揃ってここを脱出してみせる。
We'll gather everyone and get out of here. Well, you have a few dead people right now, so we're gonna have to. I don't know what we're gonna be able to do about the people who have died already. It's Mayu, yeah, Mayu's out, and Seiko's done. So we have only the 7 people left, as far as we know. Yeah, everyone are all good people, but I mean that would sound really weird.
こんな目に遭わされる理由がない。理不尽な住人には絶対に屈しない。今時珍しいな。その心、どうかなくさずにいてくれ。
Yeah. Wonder this. It's interesting they've already encountered a friendly spirit.
誰も死なせたくないという気持ち。どんな現実が待っていようとも、その心を最後まで保ち続けられれば。
Interesting. Even the spirit's like, yes, you have to keep that up, man.
全員を救うことはできなくても、運命を少しでもいい方へ導くことができるかもしれない。私たちのようにならないでくれ。どうした？
学校の怒りにって何のこと？
We don't know.
なんだろうな。この校舎自体に意志があるとでも言うのか。よし、とにかく先生やみんなを探そう。途中で出口が見つかったら、お前は先に家に戻るんだ。
Yeah, of course he'll ask her to leave first.
玄関や非常口、屋上なら外に出られるかもしれない。
Yeah. He doesn't say anything about if so you're going to go straight home, no buts. He just says the first part that there must be some kind of emergency exit or entranceway. But I guess they added that line to interpret the subtlety.
それでいいか?
Like, is that fine with you? Capiche. That's pretty funny. The localizers are having a little fun. It could have gotten understood because Capiche is quite regional, but sure. And in case you don't understand, it's just means understood. Like that's how like it's kind of an American slang, most because of gangsters. Italian gangsters like to use that, so now everyone knows what it means. All right. We are now the Mochida siblings. Let's see what we can do. There's a door behind the shelf, but it seems it exists purely for show, as if it's fixed to the wall like a model. There's no way to open it. There's a newspaper article pinned to the wall. It's from a publication called Heavenly Post. Okay, the headline reads, "Breaking news, serial kidnapping ends in murder, but much of the newsprint is worn away. The bodies of the absconded youths were discovered within the..." Yeah, this is all the same. 1973, 7 p.m. Yeah, holding the places. Everything before and after this part is too faded to be legible. Nice that the two siblings ended up in the same place. Yeah, I was kind of worried that if Yuka had ended up on her own, she'd be a goner probably. At least she's with her brother. I do believe, yeah, I don't know if I mentioned it in the first stream, but like I do believe the first version of Corpse Party. I remember the first version of Corpse Party, which I've read, looked up about, is quite different. It was on like a really really old, I think like PC-88. I forget which platform. It's really old. The first version of Corpse Party is very very different, story wise, and it's much much shorter. The version we are playing is like a really really refined version for mobile phones. That was like a big change. It was a huge a huge change in story, and increased the amount of characters, so it's completely different. So I actually do curious of how the first version will differ, or seeing a walk, like a playthrough of the first version, because that's much harder to access. Wait, she knows Ayumi told him. Yeah, it's just nice to hear Satoshi. Satoshi's a nice change of pace from Yoshiki and Ayumi. Okay, we can't go there. That door's open. Words seem to be faintly hovering over the flyer on the wall. Unfortunately, they keep lightening and darkening, moving and fluctuating, making it impossible to infer whatever message they're meant to convey. We can go there later. I want to see what's down here. And I did notice that there's a tile there. So there's a rusted bucket on the ground. It's empty. In this stage, it's empty. Oh, the tile moved up again. Oh, that's tricksy, I tell you. The gap is relatively narrow here. It seems crossable, but it's a little too wide to risk jumping. And sorry for the frame rate jumps. I don't know what's going on here. OBS seems to be jumping frames for some reason. So sorry about that. That's very strange. Yeah, we're having all kinds of weird technical issues that I did not foresee. No. Yeah, I don't know why it jumped frame rates there. Very strange. Oh.
子供の幽霊。真っ赤なワンピース。古い時代の服だな。
Oh, we saw a little view of Sachiko. Also, the video is really out of sync now too. So give me one moment. Let me try flipping it back. Maybe that'll help. And poor Satoshi, he can barely keep it together too. There you go. That tile keeps moving around, eh? I don't think we can get to it for now. Yeah, in case you hadn't figured it out.
さっきはこっちにあったよ。
ち伏せしてみるか。床を調べてみよう。
I forget. Was it here?
ゆか、お前ここで少し待っていられるか。
お兄ちゃん置いてっちゃやだ。
大丈夫、すぐ戻るよ。俺に考えがあるんだ。
分かった。早く戻ってきてね。
あ、
寒い。お兄ちゃん平気？
いや、異常だな、この冷気は。
お腹ぐるぐるしてきた。
Crap, she's hungry too. Let's go grab it. Yeah, of course you're gonna both try to grab the tile.
ゆか、その板取れるか。
これだね。
Yeah, large thin floor with an unsettling amount of give. Seems a bit sketchy to use. Acquired loose board.
うまくいったな。一つ出し抜いてやったぞ、この学校を。よし、行こう。
待ってお兄ちゃん。
Oh.
どうした？
ね、これ
なんだ？ちっちゃい瓶だな。
これね、ゆかのお守り。香りのビーズだよ。
Oh.
いっぱい入ってるな。
匂い嗅いでみて。
お、キャラメルの匂いだ。すごいな。
Oh, that's amazing. It's like the smell of caramel.
面白いでしょ。
また近所の文房具屋で買ったんだな。
Yeah, probably.
これね、キャラメル味は事故とか危険から守ってくれるの。
Oh, yes. You will need this one to protect yourself. Probably from something that will kill you.
だからお兄ちゃんにあげる。
味？気に入ってんだろ。いいよ、お前持ってな。
でもいいの、持ってて。
Hmm.
やだもん。お兄ちゃん怪我とかしたら嫌だもん。
Yeah. He's just concerned.
心配だもん。お兄ちゃん慌てんぼだから。
Kawatenbo probably means you get easily scared. I actually need to look up that word. It's a pretty specific Japanese word.
怖くて足も体も震えているじゃないか。
Remember the effect I was talking about where you become braver because someone around you is even more scared than you are?
無理しやがって。
I don't think I think we should take it. Based on the pattern of previous times, I think it's a good idea to take it.
わかった。じゃあ借りるよ。ありがとな。
大事にしてね。
Yeah, and even then, even if Yuka were to survive something, and if Satoshi's dead, then it's over. It's all over. So we kind of need to keep him alive.
それね、キャラメル味にはもう一つ
Oh,
意味があるんだけど、内緒。
Naisho. Why keep a secret now?
なんだそりゃ。
And you're like, what?
言ったらお 兄ちゃんぺっこりするから言わない。
Oh, interesting.
俺がへこむこと？慌て者以外にもあるのか？
I know, he's like, other, excuse me? I do wonder what it's about. Yuka's charm or protection seem to be all the rage these days in the middle school, the junior high. That's the old word for middle school. Interesting. Before we go, let's go to that room that we didn't explore above. I am curious if you can do anything there. Oh.
痛いよお兄ちゃん。
Yeah.
ゆか、見るな。作り物じゃない。本当に人が死んでいる。
Someone really died here.
現実だ。
お兄ちゃん。
本物の死体。俺もみんなもこうなるのか。
So she's freaking out a little bit.
お兄ちゃん。
ゆか、いや大丈夫だ。ゆか、行くぞ。来るな。
Yeah. Yuka, let's go. Don't come. Don't go over here. There's a corpse sprawled out on the ground, decomposing rapidly. A message has been painstakingly carved into the floorboards next to it, seemingly with fingernails alone. Oh, that's interesting. I did say before this, so if this take one of our safety things, I know we shouldn't have done that. But let's read it just in case. Kill me, please, kill me, please, kill me, please, kill me. Yes, that's what it says. 苦労してください、苦労してください、苦労してください、苦労してこんなところはもう嫌に、いや、もう嫌にない。もう嫌。Sorry. Yeah, sorry. I misread that. I can't take this place anymore. Can't take it anymore. Can't take it anymore. And we died. Takayuki Motomura. Yeah, we had to read it. Looking closely, there appears to be a student ID name tag on his chest. And that was the... We need that name tag anyway, so... So we found the one for Motomura Takayuki. He was a second year. Suicide upon discovering little sister's lifeless remains. Age 17. Oh. His little sister was here too. Oh dear. Oh boy. There's a corpse sprawled out on the ground, decomposing rapidly. It's clutching a letter in its hand. The letter reads as follows. Dear brother, I regret that we couldn't see one another again before my death, but I no longer have the energy to move. I'm so desperately thirsty. My tongue started swelling up like a sponge. It keeps cutting off my air. I'd find it fascinating if it would stop nearly suffocating me. I just want something to drink. Anything. Heck, I'd even drink that scary orange juice from the back of the fridge right about now. But there's not a drop of anything to be found. I'm so thirsty. It's actually making me nauseous. Weird, huh? I just hope at least you can make it out of here alive. He did not. That's Motomura Hiroko. Withered away from dehydration, yes. All that talking made me want to hydrate there. Shelves crammed full of very old, thoroughly yellowed books with unusual titles. The Ballad of Bad Evil Bunny. Book of Beetle Wings. Death is blind. It comes for all souls, regardless of their worth or lack thereof. I'm thirsty too. We'll hydrate after the stream. Haha. Okay. Guess we can only get so far. Victims' Memoirs 1 of 5. Another one of these? Interesting. Otaki Mitsuharu. I want to see you again. A ghost told me. Don't know the gender of the speaker, so I will just speak normally. Apparently, you were brought here too, but we're in different spaces. Okay, similar situation. Even though we're in the same school, I can't see you. Why did this happen to us? I shouldn't be here. I should be in my Math 1 class at prep school. My sister's going to be really mad at me for skipping. I don't think she'd believe this excuse, even if I told her, though. I feel like if I could ever find you, I'll be able to get out of here alive. I don't know why. But if we really are in the same school, then I know there must be a way of getting in contact with you. I'm going to find it. So, this is the name tag, was that of Otaki Mitsuharu. Succumbed to darkening and died in anguish. Huh. So yeah, this person wanted to meet the person with who is in the ID. As we got these three. There's a lot of ID tags in this. Gotta love the sound effects in this game.
Yuka.
Oh, interesting. There's a section here.
お家帰れるの？帰れなくなったの？死んじゃうの？
Or we like, yeah, will we die? Yeah.
ねえ、嘘だよね。お兄ちゃん、ねえ。
Interesting. You can choose to. I don't think How Should I Know would do anything, honestly. Like, if you rattle her even more, what's the point? You're just gonna make her chances of survival lower. So, no. We need to keep the ship righted. We'll be okay. 大丈夫, Yuka.
大丈夫。大丈夫だよ、ユカ。きっとみんなで帰れるぞ。心配するな。俺がついてるから。な。
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. What we don't want is like Yuka goes crazy, or you make her sad and she runs away because she's despair or something like that.
よし、偉いぞ。
Yeah. I'm nothing.
お兄ちゃん。
緊張の糸が切れたか。やれやれ。
Yeah.
俺が震えてちゃいけない。恐怖心は噛まずに今は丸飲みでやり過ごすんだ。
I know, you have to be stronger than you normally would have to be.
あいつもナオミもどこかで震えているかもしれない。
Oh, interesting. He's thinking of Naomi first. Of the girls, of the others.
早く見つけてやらないと。
Satoshi, do you like Naomi too? Naomi, you're so popular. Do not make eye contact with the children. Their grudges serve as the ties that hold this school building together, as we know, and largely account for the dreadful curse placed upon it. When staring such power in the face, your mind will surely wither, and your soul will no doubt be eaten.
子供に食われる。
Yeah, important. The grudges of the 4 kids that were killed. Sure. We got nowhere else to go. Let's move along. No, you cannot take it with you. There's only one direction now. Oh.
地震か。ユカ、捕まってろ。収まったか。
Oh. That opens the way forward, yes. That change anything up here? I'm just curious. No, it doesn't look like it. I know, saving all the time. There are skeletal remains of a young girl sprawled out across the ground. Looking closely, she seems to be holding a letter in her bony fingers. Yosuke, I'm so sorry. If only I hadn't discovered that stupid charm. There are skeletal remains sprawled out across the ground, mixed in with the tattered scraps of uniform still clinging to the body as a student ID name tag.
中学生の遺体か。なんてことだ。
Yeah. Not a kokosei, but a chugakusei, which is a middle schooler. Kashiwatani Mao. She was a 3rd year in middle school. And that's the equivalent for for people who are used to the U.S. system. That's the equivalent of a 9th grader. In case you are thinking it's an 8th grader, it's a 9th grader. Middle school or junior chugakuseis start off at the 7th grade or 12. Starved to death while searching for French. Age 15. Yeah, sometimes the ages are higher, well, because it's later in the year, so. Of course, some of the 3rd years are already 15. Anyway, we're quite used to this room, but it is kind of cool that the game repurposes the rooms and layouts in different ways. You missed the final bell. You missed the end of school. If you're still here, then you always will be. Ugh. Oh, kids here. Do not follow that kid. Victim's Memoirs 2 of 5. I'm so cold. I feel like the heat is just oozing out of my body bit by bit. And then there's that sound that just won't stop. What is it? My ears hurt. I can't focus on anything. I feel like there's a thin film surrounding my entire brain. Being stuck in school forever, terrifying. Oh yeah, for sure. I was gonna say, like, school kind of, it can be both good and bad, right? I found a dying message next to one of the corpses earlier. It said there's a hallway somewhere in here that changes its size, appearing longer or shorter pretty much on a whim. I wonder where it is. Yeah, I've never seen that. There's no hallway we've seen that looks like that. I hate that I don't feel anything when I see a human body anymore. It sickens me. Okay, I'm not gonna read this again. The front entranceway might as well be painted on. It's neither opening nor giving any hints that it will ever open. Of course. Oh, it's backwards, huh? If you wish to learn more about this school, you must turn every page and rifle through every shelf of every cabinet. Yeah, many messages have been left behind by the others who've become trapped within these walls. Alright. May you use their words as a guide to help break free of the curse. Important. Yeah, the kid is guarding that side, so we can't go to the right yet. Heavy cabinets collapse across the floor here. The boards around it are creaking under its weight. Climbing over it would be far too risky. Okay. Yusana Yope. Dirty husk left behind by the soul. Filthy, disgusting carbon dust. Repulsive bag of meat and tissue, yet one must scrub and clean it well. Present it at the moment of salvation. For the Lord doth watch over us always. Dirty husk left behind by the soul. Filthy, disgusting carbon dust. You need carbon dust in the corpse, and you have to scrub and clean it well. Present the moment of salvation. So confusing. Yeah, probably the boy is going to start moving again. Yeah, I can't cross the cabinet yet, so this is all we can do. Oh, the infirmary. Door's locked. Can't go there yet. Is the corpse splatter going to be there? No? Interesting. I love how the gimmick here is different. It's darkness. Science lab. The door seems affixed to the wall like a model. Can't be open. Interesting. We have two places we can go. Up or left. Let's go left. And left takes us nowhere. So I guess north it is. The skeletal remains of a female student are sprawled across the floor. Pinned to what's left of her school uniform is a student ID name tag. Sugi Megumi. From a different school. Sugi Megumi. She was a kokosei. She was a high school student. Second year. He was in the university. So it's a interesting St. Mary Ann University. So not a Japanese name. Starved to death after desperate search for a friend. Age 17. What's this? There's something sparkling on the ground. Pick it up. Yeah, you probably should. Unknown key. A rusty brown key. Has a label on it, but oxidation has made it completely illegible. Acquired unknown key. Haven't seen a locked door yet, though. Ah, we're at the bathrooms again. Those cursed bathrooms. Something always seems to happen. Lavatories, boys' room. We know.
どうした？
ゆか、おトイレ行きたい。
Oh, well, guess we're going to the lavatory.
そうか。そこに川屋って書いてあるから行ってこいよ。
Satoshi, I would recommend going with her.
ゆか、ちなみにどっちだ？
おしっこ。
何かあったら呼べよ。何があるかわからないから待ち時間は聞いとかないとな。
The door is boarded up with tightly hammered nails. It won't open. Darn it, we can't get yelled by the guy anymore.
もう平気か？
お兄ちゃん、ダメだった。
Oh. Let's go in and investigate. Numerous teeth are floating in the stagnant water, many with gums still attached. Ew. There's a nauseating smell emanating from the drain. Oh, that's different.
なんてこった。
No wonder she couldn't go. There's no floor there. Guess we're not going to see the corpse of other people anymore.
あれじゃ無理だな。別のトイレを探そう。
I don't know if you can find another one, or at least I don't know of any.
我慢できるか？男子トイレがなんとか使えたらいいんだがな。
Still can't. So where do we go now? We don't really have anywhere else to go. infirmary already. Oh, this place.
ごめんね、聖子。
Naomi.
ナオミ？
I think it's Naomi. Actually, I think I've been pronouncing it wrong this whole time. An old broken down space here. Doesn't look safe to use anymore. Vast quantities of medicine and tonics are lined up on each of these shelves. The handle turns but not a drop of water
そういえば
comes
喉
out.
乾いたな。
Oh, you can't look at it? The diagram? There's a splattered notebook. Blood spattered, sorry. Notebook on the desk with the word diary in bold letters at the top. Like some sort of prop, however, it's practically molded into the desk. It can't be moved or opened. Monthly goal: wash your hands with soap. Interesting. All the stuff about cutting tongues is gone. There's a pair of scissors on one of the shelves. Both its blades covered liberally in blood. Ugh. There are countless old expired medicine bottles on the shelves with faded yellow labels.
意外と埃っぽくないんだな、ベッド。
お兄ちゃん、疲れた。
Hope you'll be okay doing this.
そうか。お前は少し休んでいくか？
お兄ちゃんも。
I know. She's like, Oni-chan, come on. You know, she says in Japanese, you rest here with me too. Just to make sure you know the subtlety. Yeah, but if you insist. But I'm not tired. Don't. Come on, Satoshi.
仕方ないな。ちょっと休むか。お前一人にするのも心配だしな。
Yeah. I hope I haven't made a mistake. We'll find out. I did save before this.
お腹すいた。
ああ、空いたな。
今何時かな。お母さんのご飯の時間じゃないかな。
Right, because they were supposed to go home and eat.
時計止まってるからわからないな。
Oh, he has a watch, a toke.
帰りたい。
大丈夫だ。絶対に脱出するぞ。ナオミやヨシキたち。仲間と合流できれば、きっと何かいい方法が見つかるさ。
Yeah, he's closer. Seems like he's really close to Naomi and Yoshiki. Of course, Yoshiki is his best friend, so of course we've established that. But then he mentions those two out of the others.
あいつらだってきっと今頃脱出の術を探っているはずだ。
They are both in trouble though.
合流した時に恥かかないように俺たちも頑張ろう。
Yeah, we ought to do our best too.
なんとかなるさ。心配するな。
We will work. No need to worry.
お兄ちゃんの言うことだもん。ゆか、信じるよ。
ゆか、
Yeah, she fell asleep.
きっとなんとかなる。窓も開かないこんな状況で それはしかし現実を突き崩すだけの力を持たない紙のように薄い言葉だ。
Yeah, what can you do? You have to keep your spirits up.
それでも今は生きるために信じる。盲目的にただ希望だけを信じる。今の俺たちにできることはそれしかないから。
Right, that's all we can do now. Yoshiki. Oh, we're stuck. Now we're in looking at stuff that happened in chapter 2.
頭が割れそうだ。
Oh no, the kids.
てめえらいい加減にしろよ。塩崎はどこだ。
Oh, this guy.
くそ、足が立たねえ。くそ
Cliffhanger. We don't know if Yoshiki was killed that way. But if they wanted to kill him, why even drag him there in the first place? Why did that zombie man do that? He could have just killed Yoshiki on the spot. He had every opportunity.
しまった。うとうとしてしまったか。何やってんだ俺。本当に寝てどうするんだよ。
お兄ちゃん。おじいちゃん。はい。
No, it is not your house. Uchi janai.
ゆか、泣くな。もう少しだけ我慢だ。無事に帰ったらコンペイトを買ってやるから。
Konpei is the candy.
緑茶のコンペイト。
ああ、この前食べたがってたろ。
Right.
我慢する。
Gaman is to bear. I'll bear with it. But yes.
よし、偉いぞ。こいつは食べ物だな。
Food always works for her, huh?
ナオミのやつが心配だ。篠原か誰か仲間と一緒だといいが。
Yeah, well, Shinohara is no more. That's Seiko.
あいつ気強いけど心はそれほど頑丈じゃないからな。
Interesting. that he knows that much about her. The point he actually knew that too. That she gets a little worried when she's alone.
さあ行こうゆか。立てるか。
大丈夫。
You care an awful lot about her, Satoshi. I don't know if do you see her as a friend or do you like her? I was gonna fix my hat there. Sorry for hitting the pop filter.
疲れたらまた休みに戻ってこよう。
It just makes a foul sound. Oh. Interesting. There's a section of old newspaper on the floor. Read it? Sure. I say it before this anyway. Heavenly Post. Oh, now you get to see everything. 4 children abducted and killed. Follow-up report. The brutal, shocking have been traced back to the hands of the judge found in the room with them. Okay, this is all the same. Large pair of sewing scissors were found in his possession. And these were confirmed to be the tool used in removing the victim's tongues, ultimately leading to death. Okay, the same thing, same thing. I'm just reading through it fast because we've seen this already. Yeah, we read this already. From chapter 2. Of these children, one was something when investigators arrived at the scene of the crime. He was something, but somehow something. Yeah, we can't read the rest of this, can we? No. The newspaper is torn at this point. The bottom half of the article is missing.
この写真の子。
Mm-hmm.
ああこの赤い服の女の子と
Oh.
半ズボンの男の子はさっき見かけたな。
Someone seems to have made notes in the margins of the article using a red pen. Friends killed by spirits of children. Law, purpose, spread the curse, gathering. Children with no tongues. Girl with top of head missing. Girl in red dress. Sachiko is the one we know. Child victim. Grudge. Gave shape to school building. Escape. No. Just in case. Yes, Ayumi. Oh.
なんだこれは。
The floor is stained with a sticky residue, as if something, or more likely someone, were dragged down the hole. Reminds me of what happened to Yoshiki, huh? There's a metal tool of some sort lying on the ground here. Pick it up? Yes. Nail puller. Picked up in the second floor hallway. It's a plain rusted nail puller made of iron. That should allow us to open the boys' room, huh? Let's do that. Yeah, see, there's a large black stain on the wall. It looks almost organic, but it's not actually wet. And there's no indication as to how it got there. Yeah, that's where Mayu died earlier. Unfortunately for her. Yeah, let's remove the boards so we can finally use the restroom.
よしゆかもう我慢しなくて済むぞ。
助かった。
個室がない。
What?
参ったな。苦しいよな。俺外に出てるからさ。我慢できないならその辺でしたらどうだ？
やだ。我慢する。
He doesn't want anyone to, he doesn't want to be alone.
そうか。無理するなよ。仕方ないことなんだから。
I'd just go with it. She says, I would just tell him to like turn your back around. I'm just gonna take care of it right now. There's a thick crust of mold and mildew formed around the edge of the mirror. Just being near it would make anyone feel diseased. There's a nauseating smell. Yeah. Those who choose to ignore the darkness that dwells in the hearts of man may be stuck forever in the loop. For in this world there are some truths that simply must be known, no matter how disturbing. But curiosity can be deadly. We found that out earlier. And other truths are best left untold. Beware the messages of the dead, for there be curses among them, Drew. Curses that can crush even the strongest wills, demolishing all semblance of reason. If you wish to protect your sanity, take heed. Do not let your curiosity get the better of you. They're warning you from, hey, you dealt with this earlier. Do not read the victim's memoirs to their conclusion. We won't. We learned from the previous time. The urinals are filled with an extremely unsettling amount of blood. In addition to blood, this particular urinal features a sickening cocktail of vomit and feces. Ugh. Ick. Victim's memoirs 3 of 5. Mitsuhara really isn't anywhere to be found, is he? I guess it's true. I'll probably never see him again. But I may have figured out a way of getting in contact with him at least. At least, I guess. He left me a message on the teacher's desk in one of the classrooms. Looks like even when we're in different spaces, we can still communicate that way. Oh, but it's not enough. There's no warmth to be felt from the written word alone. I miss our fights, our impromptu wrestling matches. It's not just the physical contact. What more than anything is to see his face again. I just want to be able to see him around and make small talk. Ask him how he's been, what he plans to do after school. Those simple everyday interactions are some of my most precious memories now. What I wouldn't give to have those days back. Funny what runs through your head when you're trying to make frostbitten fingers move without cracking off. But yeah, that's a hint too. Maybe you can communicate through writing something on somewhere. Yeah, I can't use it. Yeah, stuff that's happening in the other space is starting to show up here, so that's quite interesting. Oh. Oh. Camera? What the heck? Morishige?
森重、お前無事だったのか。
持田、お前も 無事だったのか。
Oh, there was another person here. Oh my gosh. No, that's true. They didn't find Mayu in chapter 2. We started off with Ayumi, Yoshiki and Yui Sensei, and then we found Mayu.
安心したよ。クラスのやつがいて。
Yeah, an alive person, right?
なあ
Ooh, yeah, Mayu from earlier. Yeah, that's gotta be traumatizing to look at.
何なんだこれ。まさか人の。
Oh yeah, it wasn't, the full details weren't revealed until we saw the light.
見ていられないよね。多分それ人の粉砕した。
Yeah.
胸部の肉が見えたから多分女性。
Morishige, how would you know? You know what? I'm not gonna ask.
嫌なものを見た。吐き気がするよ。
Morishige, you're a lot more calm. You're a lot calmer than the others are. Either that or he's already seen it. Actually, wait, he's already seen it. That's why.
無事でよかった。他の奴らにはあったか。
いや、さっき気絶から覚めたばかりで誰とも。
そうか。こっちも妹のユカ以外誰も見ていない。
じゃあマユにも会っていない。
Oh, Mayu. Oh no.
ああ
あいつきっとどこかで震えて泣いてる。
Did he like Mayu? Interesting.
俺がそばにいてやらなきゃいけないんだ。
Are they dating? Don't know.
確かに。鈴本はきっとお前に会いたいだろうな。
Well, she did not, but back then, as we know, but we do know she was kind of occupied with the children.
どうする？一緒に探すか。
いや、別行動の方が他のやつとの遭遇率も上がるし。
But dude, you have no protection. Are you sure about this dude?
もう少し探してみるよ。
He's really brave to do it by himself too.
わかった。じゃあ後で1の A の教室で落ち合おう。誰かに会ったらそこに集合するように伝えてくれ。俺たちもそうする。気をつけろよ。
He's like,
わかっ
alright,
た。
be careful.
何あれ、お腹のたこみ。
大丈夫だ。見ないようにしよう。さあ、行こ
あの人、さっき
う。行こう。気のせいさ。
I'm sure he was taking pictures. Time is it? Okay. Maybe a few more minutes or so. Morishige is a little weird, huh? Either that or he's seen the Bible, but he was taking a picture of it? Smell of raw human flesh is wafting through the wall. Oh, it's extraordinarily strong. Oh, that's a new section that we did not see before. It's the body of a female student. Attached to her breast pocket is a white student ID name tag.
千早ちゃん、ナーナちゃん、無事でいて、不甲斐ない先輩でごめん。
And she says senior, she means an upperclassman. That's a disappointing senpai. Sorry, not this. How did she die? Not a safe Mika. Wow, we have a lot of names. Chapter 3 has a lot of dead people. Musashigawa's high school. She was a second year. Skull cracked open with a blunt instrument. Age 17. Oh, she got hammered, huh? Exit the second wing. The door is locked. Oh, can we go through? No. Of course not. I was gonna say, at least the boy doesn't attack you there. Let's go to 1A. Looking closely at the teacher's desk, something seems to be written on its surface in pen.
Yui sensei, 迎えに行く。入れ違いでこれを見たら。
Oh, you see. Right, that's what he wrote back then.
兄ちゃん、ユイ先生って。
ああ、このぶしつけな文面は間違いなくヨシキだ。少なくともあいつとユイ先生は近い場所にいる。
じゃあここで待ってたら会えるのかな。
And that's right. Remember that you could hear Yuka's voice too. So this was all happening at the same time. This is really cool, actually. That all the events that are happening, you remember you from different chapters. You can see where they happened. It's so cool because they're all simultaneously happening at the same time. So you're like, oh, that's so cool. Words seem to have materialized, hovering in the air just above the desk's surface, barely perceptible. Unfortunately, the letters are very faint, so you can't quite make sense of them just yet. This is getting crazy. I love it. It's so cool. that's just the victim more or earlier. I don't see anything interesting here. Oh wait, hold on. The words were flying, so... No, that's the same thing as earlier. No, don't see anything. It's getting a little late, so maybe I'll just a little bit more. We haven't been able to get the second wing yet, so... Don't know what to do here. Weird. Thought I'd been everywhere. Am I missing something? Very weird. I feel like I'm missing something. Yeah, it is getting a little late, so I might. They're trying to figure out what to do here, but I'm really not sure. I think I've been everywhere, but may I miss something? We did get Yui Sensei's, the message to Yui Sensei back there. So, I guess we have to keep thinking about what to do. No, fine. I'll just do a couple more minutes. Move us along here. I don't think we need to do anything in here. Yeah, I didn't really explore this thoroughly, so... I read this already. Oh, okay. There was something I needed to do. Let's smash the glass. Hold on. The glass door is now in pieces on the floor all around you. Found in the cabinet in classroom 1A, has a golden sheen and a very distinctive shape, or a tiny key. Regrettably, the nail puller broke on impact as well. Seems its usefulness has come to an end. Ooh, okay. So, we now have a key. A tiny key. Maybe we can use it to open go to the second wing. But there isn't anything else we can do in the first wing. So, I think this is a good stopping point. It is quite late. So, think... Yeah, I think it is a good time to... Well, let me see. Okay, you know what? Just want to see if there's any more cutscenes, but... I know its curiosity is so high now. This is the only place we haven't been able to open yet. Yeah, let's open it with a tiny key. The tiny key seems to fit the lock perfectly. The door to the second wing is now unlocked. Alright. we now have the key to do everything. We now have opened the path to the second wing. We haven't been there yet, so it will be completely new. But I think this is a good stopping point. We can explore the second wing on the next stream. So, yeah, I will go ahead and put in social. But if you did enjoy today's stream, we do have a Discord where you discuss this game and other games of interest. Or you can follow us on Facebook or X or Blue Sky down below. We have archives of previous streams on that YouTube channel, including ones for this game and Pragmata, which is the other game that's being played. You're welcome to stop by and take a look. And you'll also see archives of previous streams. I'm uploading in the background. A lot of them are privated, but they're all going to be made public very, very, like, over time. It's a lot. We have to catch up. The old streams are all the way back in like 2016, I think. So we have a decade ago. Oh my gosh. So we have a long way to go for previous streams to catch up to where we are. But at least I'm always going to upload current streams, so that way the channel can be useful for anyone who's trying to keep up with what's going on. But anyway, thank you all for watching. We will continue this on Monday. I will not be able to stream on Friday because I am preparing to something for attending a wedding. So I will be not in my house. And it's not my own wedding, in case you're wondering. I'm very much married and I have a child. So if you did enjoy today's, so yeah, I guess that's going to be it. I almost said the same thing for social. But anyway, thank you all for watching and thank you for keeping up with us. And I guess as always, 晚安, which means good night, and 下次再见 means see you next time. And 谢谢收看, which is thank you for watching. 求神祝福们, may God bless you. 愿你的一天有福, may your day be full of blessing. Hope you guys have a good one, and